If you missed my previous video on age gaps in the world of dance sport, you can check that out in the link in the description below. And I have another humdinger story for you today. So in a nutshell on that video, I shared the fact that age gap partnerships are very common in the world of amateur dance sport, meaning amateur dancing with amateur, and exponentially more common in the world of pro-am, when the pro dances with the students. As a matter of fact, I would say that's darn near the norm. Okay, so if you have an age gap with your pro-am partner, with your amateur partner, scratch this story. This is just for entertainment value. However, in my experience in the professional dance sport world, meaning when a pro competes with another pro partner in the Rising Star professional category, in the Open Championship level professional category, it is a whole different ugly sitch. And so here goes. I have a friend who is a former very, very, very elite level dancer, well known. You've seen this person on TV. I won't mention names. I'm just kind of putting the groundwork down so you know that this person is not some yahoo. They are an extraordinarily talented dancer and an accomplished dancer, okay? And so she had an age gap partnership in the pro division. She was about 20 and her partner was in his 30s when they won the professional Rising Star division at Blackpool. Okay, so the first coaching session after that comp was over, and she had just put her plaque on the permanent proverbial dance sport wall of excellence. Her coach said to her, okay, so you need to come up with a retirement plan. She's like 20 years old. And so, yes, I understand her partner was in his 30s, but from my perspective then, frankly, as well as now, okay, first of all, she was incredible, amazingly talented dancer, drop dead gorgeous. In my opinion, she looked like she was about 16 years old. Like, this is cray-cray to me that she would not continue pursuing championship level competition. Because in my opinion, she could have gone on to take the Open Pro as well as the Rising Star. But this is indicative of kind of an ugly underbelly of the professional divisions. And that is, I have seen ageism. And almost always, not 100% of the time, but almost always, that is targeted at the female of the partnership instead of the male of the partnership. Now, for the record, I have never once seen in any division, including the professional divisions, ageism on the part of the judges. Okay. Now, if you've seen it, hey, share your story in the comments below. I'm just sharing from my personal experience. I have 40 years in this industry. I have not personally ever seen what I would consider to be ageism in the judging. But I have definitely seen it in the partnerships. And then the pros of the coaches of those professional dancers. Because yes, professional dancers continue to take a ton of coaching. Even if they've mastered the technique, honestly guys, sometimes it's just even a whole bunch of political lessons. But you've got to take one for the team if you want to win those titles. Anyway, I've done videos on that too. I saw another situation where the lady of the partnership, about the same age as her professional partner, was substantially more skilled than the partner. And so everyone, pretty much all my friends could see this, so we asked our coach, like, hey, what's up? Why doesn't she just get a better partner? Because she's, seems in our mind to outshine him in every way on the comp floor. She could do a lot better in terms of comp results. And I'm actually the one that had the courage to ask the question, and our coach was like, Sonny, she's like 35 years old. He can trade her for another partner in a heartbeat. Who's going to want to dance with her? I'm honestly still stunned to this day that this came out of this person's mouth. But you know what? More than that, I appreciate the honesty. Because, you know, when you, I would just hate for a professional dancer out there to waste her valuable resources, you know, and think it's something wrong with her dancing or her beauty or anything wrong with her if she has difficulty finding a professional partner. You know, I turned pro as a little bit of a younger dancer, and then I lost my first partner, got another pro partner, and I wasn't like I was 40 years old or something. So for me, I actually had like a whole bunch of partner options within 1 to 2 weeks. Maybe I'm just lucky, but my perception at the time was that, well, there's not as many pro championship level ladies as there are men. And I still think that to this day, not in terms of teaching, at least in my area of the world, loads of female teachers, but in terms of competing at the championship level, yes, the ladies fall out. And you know, that could be for a number of reasons. You know, you get pregnant and then you got to like fight your way back into the game. That's a real hassle. Or you got children, or you are married to a non-dancer, and then are you going to successfully maintain a marriage if you're out of town every weekend and sharing a hotel room with this other person? You know, lots of variables. I get it. But I have honestly time and time again seen championship level professional men have women throw themselves at them in more of a seductive personal nature, to get them to dump their partner and dance with them. And guys, usually I have seen this with the student seducing the pro, although for the record, that is all sorts of bad on the pro, not the student. In my opinion, that is an abuse of power. And again, just my personal opinion, it's a recipe for disaster. Especially when the teacher gets romantically involved with the student, all sorts of drama when they break up, which they usually do, you know, or they have an affair with the student, and then, you know what, 4 years down the line, they go to the next, you know, the next younger, better looking person comes along, and then that student is heartbroken when they're dumped in the same way that that person dumped someone else. All sorts of ugly guys, but anyway, I've shared other stories about that stuff in other videos, but I can't say I have seen this happen. Not everyone, but I have seen it happen over and over and over again. I've seen it happen as well where a pro dancer of a lower level will come on to romantically to the higher level skilled man and want that person to partner dump their dance partner who they're not romantically linked with to partner with them in favor of the romantic partnership. And guys, I'm hard pressed to think of exceptions to this rule where that has worked out well in the end. More so in the comp results. In my opinion, the judges really frown on this. You know, they are dance purists. They want to see the best dancing they can on the floor. And when a very successful, beautiful couple breaks up, they ain't happy about it. And they're certainly kind of looking down on that person. And again, in my opinion, if they've had an affair with that person they're breaking up with, or, you know, if they're dumping someone that they're very successful with to competitively partner with someone that is not as skilled, I personally can't think of any examples where that male pro has brought the lady up to his level. It seems to me that after that, the results peter out, and then that pro gets frustrated and they retire from competition. And then the lady didn't get what she wanted out of it, which was, oh, I'm going to be the next world champion. As a matter of fact, guys, no names here, but I have seen a world champion partner dump his amazing partner with a incredibly successful partnership for a lesser dancer, and they never amounted to anything as a competitive couple. And as a matter of fact, if you were to see commentary from the judges on them dancing, like, oh, well, that's a shame. You know, and they're polite about it, but they're like, she's not seasoned. You know, this style is new for her. Oh, I have seen this in more than one couple. So anyway, guys, again, I can't reiterate enough though. If you are doing pro-am, that's not only acceptable, that's frankly the norm. Most couples out there have a considerable age gap. It does not look creepy at all. Do not worry about that. Honestly, same thing for amateurs. And for any division, I have never, ever, ever seen bias in the part of the judges against an age gap couple. Also, I have seen, I believe, 2 off the top of my head, very successful pro couples where the lady was older than the male partner. So it can go both ways. I just usually see it go one way, and it's not the judges really encouraging the lead to partner dump in favor of a younger gal. It's that a younger gal just happens to be the one kind of seducing the older, better pro. So anyway, guys, hopefully you're not too depressed by that story, but here's the good news. My friend whose coach has basically told her, hey, you need to retire. You know, you've aged out. She is incredibly successful in this industry, a very popular judge, a very popular teacher, still drop dead gorgeous. She still looks, it's been eons, guys. This is back in the dark ages. She still looks about 22 to me. Looks gorgeous. You've seen her on TV, very successful, very happy, and that is exactly what I would wish for her. Because as a professional dancer, you ultimately, whether you're a man or lady, doesn't matter, you're going to age out because your body poops out on you. And the vast majority of your career is going to be teaching, or this day and age, we have opportunities in media and such. And she has thrived. So I all sorts of love that. Okay, guys, I look forward to seeing you tomorrow morning with some more ballroom dance stories. Have an awesome day. Bye.